Interior, they care more because they're in it. Not
this game
their
started.
kids are in it. So they want to make sure those are clean. I would say our biggest sales pitch that we did, we offered one time to this mom, we'll clean your car seats for free. And she was like, what? Like, lost her mind. Like, she was so happy. So we steam clean and vacuum car seats so they look immaculate, because kids just throw food everywhere. It's just slopped in there. And so after doing that, she told a bunch of her friends, and that was the busiest spring ever. It was amazing. So many car seats being detailed. And it's just a little thing. It's not like it took us a lot to clean them, but they loved it and they appreciated it. That's what really stuck out and made us more of like a preferred choice for detail services in the area. Because we offer car seats included.
Can you talk about when you got like your first employee or first person like help you out? How did you know that you needed an employee?
So I started hiring like, I think we were super dead when we first started, and I was just still learning, and I realized after I did a job for 5 hours, and I was like, I need to hire somebody. And it wasn't even about the cost. It was more of just like that we needed to make sure that I wasn't like killing myself out there, and that the job was getting done efficiently, and then also properly. So I hired my friend Dominic. He's also a car fanatic. Still works with me to this day. I pay him really well too, and he loves it, and he gets the processes really well. We can kind of do our own thing when we're both cleaning, and we have a lot of fun. So I think that's also a piece of it where, like, I need someone to talk to. Like, when you're doing it by yourself, you're kind of broke. I mean, you kind of listen to music.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington.
Awesome losses. So we're gonna make like we just got a new coach, baby.
Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Milton to throw. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
Dang.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that gives the Lions the first. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, then completions follow.
He was very appreciative of it. Thought it looked good, even though it took him forever.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back now, pressure on its way. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's got it near the 10. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Milton.
Good
And the
shit.
catch is made. Touchdown,
Good
Detroit.
shit.
The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
How the fuck I only got one block?
I think it went up as I got more equipment. I got my setup was
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield.
That's about $3.29.
Starting from the 5. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25.
Yep, so we hook up to a figure at the house. So I bring next to the hose that goes through, and this can be shut. So it's clean, so you can the pressure washer, and the hose is at the bottom, so it doesn't connect us. So it's a big hose, and then once I get a generator, I don't have to plug in, so it just stays inside anyways. But I have 50-foot of hose right here, so I can go all the way down there, do the whole exterior of the car, and then reel it back up.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Shit going, baby.
Give now to the running back. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First tone of the game for James Cook. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Keely Ringo making the play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Good
This
D.
one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Throw on third down. He has the first over the middle. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Reed now to kick this one away.
It's so cool. It's fully electric, and it kicks out 3,000.
Returning it from the 4.
So it's got enough juice.
And the return sets them up just beyond the
Harder than that.
But it comes with solar panels. So if you're on the go, but you're always on the go, I can plug in the solar panels. It's only me 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I'm like, holy crap.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Milton now. Complete beyond the marker.
Damn.
Reaches the 40. Into the red zone.
Good shit.
And he's going to take this in.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the first. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Damn.
He's brought down for a loss. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. He's dropping back to throw. Oh, it's an interception.
Get the fuck out of
And the
here.
Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his interception. He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass, Brock. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play, getting the INT that time.
And couldn't you almost feel the fat bubbles coming off his helmet? Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. You don't get many chances to get an interception as a D lineman. And that ball seemed to be in the air forever for him, but he makes the play. His friends, his family are celebrating, and most importantly, his teammates right by him.
Score one for the big boys, baby. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown.
Okay, we got to get
The
through for.
Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Emergency reefer.
Lining up now to try the extra points. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Lions double their lead to 14. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 14. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Watch the comeback. Watch the comeback, baby.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Still just the first quarter. Shit.
Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again. And he's
Run
tackled
the run.
for the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
They're going to give us all that.
Another
Oh,
carry
good
forward.
fucking deep.
And he made a bid for
That's
midfield
some
there, but stopped
bullshit.
at his own side at the 49.
Catch me right there.
They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Through with the 4th down stand.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
I'm rusty.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Milton. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the
Damn,
middle.
just save.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Burnt, bro.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Third and long for him here. That's
Shit,
completed right
fellas,
side.
what y'all doing?
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Catch that shit.
Throws knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in the spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
2nd and 10 now.
Ooh,
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter.
damn.
That's the end of our first quarter.
Stayed
3 more to go still on Monday night. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it 3rd and 10. Milton back to throw. That's cut at the 4.
Flash.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the red zone now. Escapes the puck.
There you
He's
go.
going to get there, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying again, following the sack.
Whoa,
Touchdown,
wait,
Detroit.
fellas. What was that about?
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
I gotta do something right now. Get the ball back at half. I need 2 touchdowns right here.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Here's the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, If you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On first down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
That should have been could have been a touchdown.
Give him 3 on that game. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Back to throw now.
Oh, good D.
Intercepted again. Has room down the left sideline. And the Lions after his second interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Gibbs can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Here's Milton. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Excellent sequence from us. God
Kicks
damn.
have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up
Still getting our ass
and good.
kicked, though.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Yeah, get something going.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Cook trying this one up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Looking for a throw here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Because they really got the arm for
and
that.
This is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Come on, CD.
Here's a throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down.
Oh.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 2nd down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Trying the right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Cut near the goal line.
Good shit.
And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. This is the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Lions looking down a very long field. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, Milton. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now, caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out!
Good shit.
But it Looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's cut.
Come on, man. You got to come up and make that play, bro.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Justin Reed with the tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, it's Gibbs. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. They get 8 yards, and now only inches to go on third down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
It's all good. We'll be back next week.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield.
All right, my scouts say they corners is weak, though. We got to do
This
something
taken from
about
the
that.
12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly,
Come on, baby.
was incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Plowing up the middle.
Not at all.
And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's the snap on 4th. Throw complete to Lamb. What a hit.
That's
he gets
terrible,
flattened
man.
to the ground. And they drag him down just in time. He's
Dang.
shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield,
Get to the
and then
drawing
to get
board,
to space
fellas.
and break off some extra yards.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs.
Dang.
He's in for the Detroit touchdown.
You
The
doing good.
Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Setting up a throw. It's taken in by Lamb. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From midfield now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Still sticking with the passing game.
Damn.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And this is another
Come on now,
incompletion.
Playboy.
Looking for his wide receiver there.
How the fuck you
So that
missed
brings
that?
up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Good shit.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. Runs inside the 35. Cuts it right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Second and 3 now. Another one for Gibbs. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. A give to Gibbs. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Running it with Gibbs. Give him nearly double digits that time, Brock. 9 yards on the play. It's 4th and 4.